A wee bit of a struggle, but hey, that's all good. No, don't you worry, Sapid. We still got your backlog here. You were far and above, or you went above and beyond expectations last week. So we still have Goose Springsteen, which I think is going to be that there next. I also really liked Delia. That was good. One coin to choke each throat. Exactly, yeah, Rumithra, you got it. That's exactly the type of misfortune we wish on them. Let's do this. One final start. This time around, what do we wish to do? There's some type of social alpha B background. Cordelia Chase would be perfect, but this isn't D&D. Oh, if only, if only. In general, I was thinking if we're going to be like Goose Springsteen, yeah, if they still had like Scald or something, we could do Wanderer. There's nothing like musical around here anymore, unfortunately. But Goose Springsteen could just spit hot fire, you know? Just those hot, hot tracks. Or Summoner. We can have like our groupies. Our fans that follow us around. Couldn't escape the early Unrandar curse. Not today. Unfortunately, not today. Let's go Summoner though. That sounds good, Shaper. Thanks for the suggestion. As I aggressively pour my drink and almost splash it down my entire beard. Springsteen is the boss, so having minions makes sense. There we go. I knew we could get there eventually. Let's do it. Goose Springsteen. That's how you spell your name. Let's do this in the routine that we very much are familiar with already today. Let's pop into our skills. Make sure we get our train up. I do want to train summoning because we're hoping to get oh right, Ice Beast is not in the opening book anymore. Right, but Canine Familiar will still be good to get right away. And Guardian Golem I haven't gone full around with much. Haven't really played summoners at all in this 0.27 build, so it's a good opportunity to try something new, right? And of course, auto pickup is one of those there that should also be reformatted real quick. And let's stop calling it the last time. Let's just get another siege, shall we? As Sapin mentioned, it does just make sense to be going through seeds like this. The birds, they just love them. Should have brought a bigger bag of seeds. But there we are. Let's plop that bad boy in. Because, hey, these runs, the silver lining of it all is it's a great opportunity to prove to yourself once and for all just how much better at the game you are than me. Because you can just try out all these seeds on your own in the future. And see just how blessed, especially that first seed, like, should have been an easy win, but that's fine. How many small mammals can I get? 3? Cool. Go, my babies. Go, my minions. Book of Geomancy is actually kind of nice. Can I have 4? I can have 4. That's all my magic. Interesting. That seems very good. There's something to this summoning thing. Would you look at that? So unfortunately, this is still in the version where there is slightly reduced experience from summons. I don't think it's quite as bad as it once was, at least. So there is that. Also, our Quokka better than yours. It's you but stronger, basically. So get absolutely wrecked. Fantastic. Ooh, 0.27 summoner, right? It's not quite as great as it all comes down to in Trunk right now, but if anything, that actually makes this a good continuation of our series of trying out anything and everything that is being changed in the future version, because it's nice to have the direct contrast of having very recently tried out both sides of the equation. Go, my babies. Go, my pretties. Kill them all. No, that's not killing them all. No, stop that. There we go. Much better. Quokka OP. But yeah, so by playing through a summoner here, we'll be that much more appreciative by the time the trunk changes roll around into main branch, and we'll just be absolutely living in the glory that is new summoner. Okay, and here's another mistake that we've been making this whole time, and I'm gonna rectify it once and for all here. Yep, I will convert to them anyway. And we get Ashen Zari. Okay, so no need to read ID anything. Solves my greatest flaw. It's that easy, folks. Perfect. Oh me oh my. Does the summoner start with a whip and summoning small rats? Are you sure we're a wizard and want a weird kid with a shoebox full of critters and a nasty sadism streak? Porcade no los dos. How about that? But okie dokie, we got really lucky in the Fated Altar, but again, it's what we've been missing this whole time. And I believe. So I throw the identify on the ground. I'm not a part of your system, man. Let's see, we have some earth magic here. And what was I thought of spells. Oh, the Ashen Zari curse. That was the thing. So we have cunning and elements. And I do like the elemental boost a whole lot. Dodging and stealth also very nice early on here. Grind it up and snort the ancient magic for unlimited power. Now there's thinking. Would help with our negative streak here potentially as well. So how about that? I don't really want to curse either of these things to me, but I guess I could temporarily just curse the rope, right? No, I'm going to curse the whip. Even though we're probably going to find a good weapon right away, I feel like we can kind of hold a useless piece of string in our hand for a lot longer than we can wear a collection of them, you know? So let's do it. Give me this. And where does that leave us? Wait, where does that leave us? What's going on here? Do I have to know a spell potentially? One moment. Let's learn Sandblast just for funsies. No. Improves the following skills. What's up with that? Am I super dense today? Am I missing something incredibly obvious? Or something weird going on here? This is where having chat helps me so much. Oh, it's boosting 0. Oh, it's multiplicative. Thank you. I am stupid. I mean, it's what I was assuming, but it's nice to have confirmation sometimes. How could I possibly have missed that? It's one of my dad's favorite jokes. Growing up, anytime he did chores, it was always incredible work. I don't know what we're paying you, but we should double it. What is double nothing? And I heard that over and over again, at least once a month my entire life. You'd think by this stage, by the ripe old age of, am I 27? Dang it, the story would have landed so much better if I could just actually remember my age. But you'd think I'd know. Regardless. Let's sandblast this son of a gun. Get out of here. But okay, that's very good to note. So earth magic, -3 aptitude. Not great. Fire magic is what I'm hoping to translate into, or at least direct our energies in the future. But of course, we need the spells to show up. So we'll have to see how the dungeon feels about that. I don't really feel comfortable fighting terrorists right now. So let's leave you alone. In general, this is going to be a tricky area to navigate. Let's bring these sons of guns back here. Oh wait, no. Jackals, block the adder from reaching me, please. Thank you kindly. Absolutely brilliant work out there. We'll just head to another unexplored stairwell. Maybe this is better. Not so much. Very much not, is what I, of course, meant. Focus, please. It's a baby lizard. Come on. There we go. Thanks, buddies. You're doing great out there. It's just tough love is all. Conclusion, my father's Ashanzari, which makes sense with my utter disdain for ID scrolls. Yes, I will not become like my father, even though that's not true, because I think I'd be a much better, more well-rounded person overall if I became more like my father. But I played Hades, so I have to have that innate gut reaction of lashing out against my father in a temperate? No, that means nice and even, like when you're talking about weather. Words fail me today. Whole lot, apparently. Temperamental probably is what I was going for there. Yeah, thank you, Save It. Temperamental is exactly. Oh boy, what a day. Just dying over and over again and making myself look like a fool. It's just like every other stream. Okie dokie, let's try and get through this, shall we? If anything, this might just be the proof of Ashanzari maybe being better than Gozek now for me in terms of overall winnability of runs. Wouldn't that be a treat? Summoning's hit 6. Let's see where that leaves us, because I kind of forgot that we were training that whatsoever. Embarrassingly enough. So we could just get some canines in, which seems good. Call Imp can be really solid, but I think I'm going to skip it this time around. And let's bring summoning up to like 8. And hopefully by the time we get there, we will see some avenues for the future. Still not all bad, all things considered. Scratch that. Things are all bad. I need dogs. Let loose the dogs of war. Let's do this. So my dog can see invisible, but I cannot. Will you attack the invisible thing for me, dog? Probably not. Right? What am I doing? Oh, I'm just dead. You're witnessing the breakdown of a human being live. Yeah, definitely F's in chat for that one. Oh man. Okay, we need a new strategy. Yeah. The Tengu experience. And if it helps, this makes you feel a lot better about your recent attempts to learn the game. Well, I'm happy about that. That I do enjoy that aspect of it for sure. And that's the main thing. It is all part of the game, to be fair. Like, I do enjoy the ups and downs, the roller coaster that the game takes us on. But it's just so funny to go from streaking victories to immediately just completely in the gutter. Especially since one of those streaks was with Spriggan. I personally generally have found Spriggans harder than Tengu in the past for myself, but no, all bets are off. All assumptions thrown out the window on these runs. Okay, I like it. Clearly just start a Tengu Berserker, and Tengu Berserker Angry Birds. We can do that. Different kind of streak going now. When you put it that way, maybe it's all just balancing out, right? It makes sense to a certain extent. But okay, let's do it. Tengu. Berserker. Ooh, we were unarmed last time because we were playing Cluck Norris. What weapon am I feeling today? It's nice having equal aptitudes across the board because we can really kind of just pick and choose what we'd like to see. You're getting major halfling mage vibes from Angband. You lose 100 of them in your first 5-10 minutes to the point you don't even do shopping for them because it's not worth it. But when you get them up, they're awesome. That's very true. Could go swords. Tengu evasion does go well with swords, safe, you're right. Get those riposte attacks as often as possible. That's enough of synergy for me to do it. And I played a little bit of Angry Birds. I never saw the movie. I don't know the protagonist's name. I could just be the Angry Bird. Last chance for you creative folk out there. The comedians in chat to come up with a good name here. Otherwise, we're just going in as the Angry Bird for vengeance, a bloodlust to get revenge for all of our fallen brethren. Okie dokie. So with that, I think we're hopping in with the Angry Bird. The Angry Bird fits the Trog theme, right? Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Let's get some revenge, I believe. Gonna drain some long blades. Definitely gonna get our auto pickup sorted here. And get another seed as well. Again, not gonna tempt fate with even the thought or the idea. This might be the last seed we throw up, because we've seen how that fares and where it leaves us. But of course, if you want to play along on your own, show these dungeons who's boss, maybe even get one of these previous characters to pop off the way that they oh so deserve to, definitely hop on the seed and play along from home. Sounds good. Have a good walk, Acid. Enjoy. You're sad you failed to find a Falcon pun? Ooh, that would have been good. Like a Millennium Falcon. Honestly, just the idea, just the fact that you made the connection between those two is enough for me. And Captain Falcon, that's another, yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that one. You know what? Come here. Oh, and we did repost. Oh my gosh, stop this. Immediately reposted against a bat killing it, so you do love to see that. Nice little clue that maybe, just maybe, we're now on the right track. This is what it's all come down to. The reason why we had to lose so many, just so many promising birds is for this. The dreaded D1 Quokka. So 9th, the dungeon has been out of control today. In our first Tengu run, maybe our second one, got like 7 Quokkas on D1. Also a null. Like, just ridiculous. Out of control. Not okay. Not happy with it. But we did manage to survive them, so there was that. It was pretty satisfying last time around. As we surface over adversity, when we conquest our fears one at a time, it sure is a dang sight to see, a sight to behold. Also, haven't been getting any positive vibes this run, and now we get our first ring of positive energy, so maybe that's something that we've been lacking, missing out on slightly in our attempts here. But we'll be throwing everything into Dex and going pure evasion probably moving forward. Look, we're here to press tab and O, not to think. You got it, Safe It. Keep it simple, stupid, for sure. Emphasis on the stupid part when we're at the wheel. We do another Firebird, Fly Fox, but that might be a bit too British. No, I like it. I feel like the movie V for Vendetta was a global enough phenomenon that most people know who Guy Fawkes was, even if they aren't aware of the actual, like, historical figure. At least the Guy Fawkes mask, right, is so global now. Oh, okay, teleport trap, cool. That's nice. No, to be fair, I did recently, actually, in contrary to what I was just saying there, I did recently make fun of my wife for not knowing who Guy Fawkes was. Or I think she didn't know it was a real person. She thought it was from V for Vendetta. And so we were talking, and I think dates came up, and so I said, in regards to the answer, like, remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder plot, and whatever. And she 100%, yeah, thought of the movie instead of the historical figure. So her mom and I ganged up on her to be complete asses about the whole thing. But Fly Fox, the only bird to enter the dungeon with honest intentions. I love it. I think Fox is also the Phoenix in Harry Potter. I believe you are right. That's actually interesting. Is the Phoenix named after a guy? Or is it just like cool because Fox and Feather both start with F? I lean towards the second one because it's J.K. Rowling we're talking about. Most of the depth in her writing comes down to same letter kind of logic rather than the intricacies of the political aspects of Guy Fawkes as a historical figure. But I'll put my my issues with J.K. Rowling slightly aside and give benefit of the doubt, I guess. Oops, let's let you walk into the net. Fantastic. Jessica. Hello, Jessica. I think we can beat you, especially going berserk. In fact, another thing, yeah, just go berserk. If things go badly, we'll definitely kill them. You legit thought I was gonna say most of the depth of her writing comes from her fanfic writers there for some reason. Hey, that's another Porque Nos Dos kind of situation. I don't think you're wrong. Oh wait, I can't drink potions while enraged. Oh, I'm dumb. So if you're ever wondering how so many of our birds have died, it's probably a little something to do with this. We're still lethally poisoned. We turn into a tree though, that's something. And heal wounds, that gets us out of it. Okay. Jeez Louise. Never a dull moment with Tengu, to say the least. Better lucky than good. Hey, that's what I always say. Definitely right there. In fact, you could even say that I never didn't have it. Pure calculated, never a doubt in my mind. Ooh, and there's a more appropriate shield. Just turned down the tower shield thinking to myself, that's much too large. That doesn't even make sense for me to use that, but a buckler, that I can get behind. Set a skill target on that, and I might even train it right away since it's such a low skill that we need it to hit. Let's do this. Onwards we go. Do you know what? I'm just gonna enrage for this one. I feel like there's some small part of me that still has the muscle memory of the olden days of DCSS. When you had to be a little bit careful when you berserked for food reasons, because you couldn't do it too often. If you did every fight, even if every fight was self-contained and isolated, you still would starve to death. That's no longer an issue, so I should try and learn a bit better when it's more appropriate to use it now. Still being cautious that we don't run out of berserk at a horrifying moment in the fight, but that aside, there's a lot more opportunity to make use of it these days than back in the good old days, as it were. Taking a lot of damage and nearly dying on D3 is a known speedrunning tactic. It's RNG manipulation. Beautiful. That's exactly what we were going for. In fact, I knew about that before you said it, obviously. And that's exactly what we were trying to do. So, points to you for figuring out my genius plan before I said it out loud and all that. Alright, I'm picking up staves, but I can't use them because of Trog. Good old Troggy pal. So let's just stop that. Don't need. Hello, friends. We also did just get to Brother in Arms territory. Or not quite yet. We're almost there. We do have Trog's hand at least. Jesus. Jeez. Stop that. Swear, one of these runs we're gonna not grind ourselves into an early grave. Oh boy, we have fun here, as mentioned before. Let's head to this staircase. Eyes, the streamer, know everything. Obviously, you're just trying to score brownie points and impress you enough to say your words. Have your thoughts out loud. Exactly, yeah, I gotcha. Just trying to get the stream cred on your side as well, which I totally respect. But thank you for explaining, to the others in the audience who might not be as smart as you or I. They need the help with the deep levels of strategy that we employ in this game. Okay, I'm gonna go berserk here. I need to just finish this fight quickly. Fantastic. That does the trick. Able to take out this orc pack that was quite frightening on its own for sure. First orc priest, never really know how that's gonna go, especially on a low HP race, but here we are, doing okay. Ooh, and there's a sewer. Have to resist urge to auto-explore. Let's just run to a corner. This time I'm not fooling around, just gonna berserk immediately upon seeing a scorpion. There we go. Come at me, fool. That's right, Centaur will not be the death of us today either. Ooh, distance, so we're actually kind of close to the drain too. Sorry, I know my thoughts are kind of jumping all over the place, but that's just the state of mind we're in these days. Holy crap, and we found it. It was in a sneaky little corner too, you son of a gun. How dare you. Fortunately, we fly, so we're actually in a good position for exploring the sewer here. Can't avoid too many of the monsters since the majority of them swim. Shock that, live in a sewer and know how to swim. Dang you, evolution, but should still be a pretty good place. Oh, and these sons of guns can't, so how about that? Can always run these kobolds into some deep water. Not too shabby here. Nice amount of experience, nice amount of consumables, some good potions across the board, some more heal wounds, definitely needed that. And beauty, let's just get that guy out of here. I guess we could have taken the hand crossbow, but that's fine. In general, we won't be using ranged, just because if we do need to go berserk, it doesn't quite work out. Which, I don't know why I turned my auto pickup onto collecting bolts. Here we are. Trog doesn't use stupid crossbows. Exactly. Yeah, you got it. Let's not embarrass Trog by even insinuating that we'd have need for such a measly tool. I mean, we have our bare hands. We should be able to tear everything to shreds with just those, right? Make Trog proud. Make Trog proud. Oh, that's a fun little altar area. A bunch of faded altars. Faded to time. Okay, I should be able to kill you. Or steam does too much more damage. Fantastic. Could. Brother in Arms or something. The engineering involved in those is too close to magic. Yeah, you know what they say. Technology too sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic, so just makes sense. Technology, not okay with Trog. Hello, Rue, goodbye. I don't need you anymore. I got my main man's Trog now. Nope, let's find a different stairwell. How about this one? Of course, they're all right here. Even though this is better, because we're at least in a hallway, but geez Louise, why? Okay, no, we have to take you upstairs. The orc warrior with the glaive is too strong, man. Okay, we have to go back to this stairwell, I guess? Wait, warrior? Not warrior. Warrior left? Okay, I'll take it. Right, that warrior, very tough. The polearm, not what we wanted to see. Better when I can just berserk into it though. Fantastic. They're alone. We're okay. One-on-one, we can take most of the threats at this stage in the game. At least ideally. I say with a similar level of hubris that has led to so many innocent birds dying a horrifying death. Why did you suddenly deal so much damage with the flash freeze? I kind of forgot how hard this could hit because we were doing okay there. That's fine. We can just drink a potion and do it. Yeah, let's go berserk. Can I close the door while berserk? I can. Nice. The Trog does like all sorts of steel weapons, which are smithed, which involves technology. This opens a fun discussion about what exactly the cutoff line of good versus bad is. Right? Because I'm trying to think, like, the majority of crossbows, especially if you bring in, like, ones with crankshafts and stuff like that, I'd definitely argue are a technological level above basic smithing, because we don't know how refined the smithing techniques are here either. But no, see, that I like that. That's very good thought patterns. That's the exact kind of hard-hitting question that I'd love to get to the bottom to. The most important ones being, can hydras be concussed? If so, does it affect one or multiple heads? And now we have the next best thing. What is the technology cutoff for Trog? Okay, let's collect all the lemurs. Hello friends, come with me. Watch me murder your master, and you're all free. Fantastic. Gotta love Berserk sometimes. Loincloth, good. Leggings, bad. Trog hates lycra, cargo shorts? Okay. Perfect. I like your system. Getting to the bottom of it. Let's Trog hand for the regen to counteract the poison here, and then we can just fight our way through the rest of these sons of guns, maybe? Okay, apparently everyone except for that last bee. That last bee really had it out for us. They knew something the rest of the bees didn't. They were the protagonist bee, and we struck them down just like any other. Ooh, Amulet of Faith is kind of interesting. Means a lot of brothers in arms, which is nice. But I think I'll leave it for the time being. The riddle of steel is that you can trust only yourself and the skills gained through adversity, not puny weapons. The real weapon was inside you the whole time. That's what Trog's trying to teach us. Even if we use swords and stuff, yeah, they know. They know that the true power is love? No. It's tearing people apart with your bare hands, of course. Now you're picturing Trog as a dad in socks and sandals shouting about the youths and their internet to listen to a tape player and a non-powered lawnmower. Yeah, there's Trog being like, you know, the kids these days reading books, their fancy crossbow thingamajiggers, contraptions. Back in my day, we just had a rock in hand that we'd smash into the skull of our enemies. What happened to those good old times? Not only has the new generation ruined it for themselves, but they've retroactively ruined it for everyone. Nope. Regret. Instant regret. Let's, in fact, just avoid this area for the time being. How about that? That might be nice. Might be kind of cool. Oh, my moccasin pal. Wish I could turn you into a pair of nice moccasins. Give me some level of satisfaction, to say the least. Electric heals hurt? For sure, yeah, without any resistances there. Not something we want to deal with. We will probably be training throwing at some point here, and that makes that a potentially more approachable fight. No idea what my hair's doing today. Bang's just in my face all day. But yeah, hopefully we'll have some ranged abilities in the future. Troll, what? Don't fight me. You don't want to do this, friend. Come on. We're on the same side. Same side, Farva. It may on balance be possible the stream has taken a certain turn towards the absurd. Things happen tonight. Just a turn? I think we might have taken like a hard swerve into the absurd. I know, it's funny when it does and doesn't work, because the first half of our Spriggan run, Empiric Belgian, holy cow. First half of our Spriggan run a couple weeks ago, we were just out of control. Like, my brain was not working, we were just getting all loopy, having a good time, being completely silly, and it kind of worked. Today, not so much. Not quite as well, unfortunately, for the poor Tengus here. But the Vampiric Falchion is going to be huge. That is beautiful. Unfortunately, it's not a permanent weapon just because the Falchion's base attack is slightly too low. But it's still incredibly useful for the time being. And I am happy to see it. Also run back here, and there was some plate armor. Also, I guess we ignored you, hey? You were better than our previous armor, and it put us down to encumbrance 0. Huh. I forget what Inglatiate does. It might slow things around us. Actually, I might switch into this. I've only actually found the skin of Zor on one other character, I think, and it's a vampire that's still technically running. I don't think they have any guarantee. Oh yeah, look at that, we slowed them. You fools. You have crossed me for the last time. Also, our lair entrance is there, so we will have to kill you eventually, but slows everything that doesn't have resistance to cold. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I had a vampire, though, that was wearing this, and it was a vampire ice elementalist, so it was super fitting. Someday I'll get back to that character. I think they were in 0.25 or something like that. But, okay, that is huge, especially as soon as we... Wait, no, we're level 10, I'm stupid. Because we have the ability to fly, and we're slightly faster in our movement, concurrently slowing our enemies while we do so means that maybe now we can actually outrun some of these sons of guns. Hello, Erica. You're scary. But Trog would very much enjoy it if we killed you. So how about this? Brother in arms one last time? Fantastic. Holy crap, 2-headed ogres, OP, fantastic. We'll also take a scimitar flaming for those Hydra pals. Ah, now we're thinking. Now we're with it. How are we doing for skills? Longblades is about to be overtrained, so let's cap that real quick at 14. And then we're definitely going to start training across the board here. Throwing or evocations is probably going that there next. Game is being weirdly kind. You are concerned. Yes, as you should be. As you should be. I don't know. Those eels make me feel slightly better. Taking out Erica does worry me again. You're right about that. But maybe, just maybe, we're walking the fine line. We're on the blade's edge, as it were. As we discussed, it's not a very well-refined blade's edge, so it's not too sharp of a line, and instead it's kind of more of a metal club, if anything, because that's what Trog would want. There we go. Let's keep heading down, I guess. Hello, friends. Oh, confusion is not good. Whoops. Did our armor slow our ally there? I think their berserk just ran out. That would have been funny, though. Potentially horrifying as well. Can I, like, rage out of confusion? Get absolutely blasted. I feel like I knew that was the thing and had just forgotten about it. For all I know, confusion ran out at the perfect time, and that's not what happened at all, but I'm headcanoning it. Shipped and dealt. That's what happened there. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Trog approved double swords are actually just two particular shiny sticks stuck together with stale gum. Yes, just to make sure that we thread that line, the fine line between technology and magic, as best we can. Oh man, if we could get an absurd triple sword, I mean, don't jinx it, but it might be nice. I prefer the double swords just because I like shields. I save triple swords for the most part for my Formicid runs, but it's not to say I'm completely against it. I think I just have to berserk here to win this fight quickly. A little bit risky, because if that didn't go well, there's no chance of escape, even with our slowing ability. But everything is fine, and all is well that ends well. Let's hop in here, shall we? Do slightly better against the swarm of bees that approach us. Okie dokie. And with that, it's yet another floor. We should be pretty close to where we can head up. Evocations is up there. Why am I training evocations when I have no wands? Oh no, I do have wands. Oh my gosh. Again, brain is just playing it fast and loose today, apparently. Holy cow. We do have wands, so it's good. Evocation, good. And it does have a cap on 10, perfect. It's physically painful for you to see a 9 stack of scrolls. I'm so tempted not to read any of them. I mean, is this like a new challenge mode where we just try and get through an entire run, never reading a single scroll? Most aggravating of all challenges. Maybe. But no, in all honesty, we probably will be reading it soon, and I'm sorry for the physical pain. But we do our best here. You know, we kind of enjoy making people feel bad, so I'm glad. Trog-like shiny stick. Some stick for stab, some stick for point, and pretty colors. All stick good. You got it. Geez, Trog's too strong, 2 boulder beetles, and a yak pack, and I barely paid attention. Isn't that ridiculous? And that's actually really funny. Books, burn it down. So yeah, you used to be able to light books on fire, spell books that is, which I absolutely loved from a flavor perspective. But even back in those days, I feel like you weren't able to burn down bookstores, which you think might be something necessary for our good friend Trog here. Missed opportunity, really. Okay, let's see whose vampiricism is better. Actually slightly concerning here. Never mind, not at all. Never didn't have it. Let's rage against the machine. Beautiful. Yeah, we're taking out a lot of things that are probably hitting above our pay grade, but who cares? Just get real angry. That's my secret. I'm always angry. Sorry for actual question, not a silly joke. Never, don't be sorry about that. In all honesty, I love the jokes and it is fun to be silly, but I always adore any kind of interaction question. But as a Trog follower, when do we decide to put on armor? It is purely evasion AC highest or something else going on. So here we are wearing this artifact is slightly better than usual with the +4. So it was actually better than our ring mail that we were wearing. No, our chain mail that we were wearing before. But encumbrance rating of 0 is really nice for the evasion. Or I was going to say evasion bonus, but it's more so the lack of deficit that we have to face on the evasion side. And I'm kind of leaning into the fun of having a longsword build on a Tengu. So using our increased evasion chance and the riposte from longswords to try and deal out a decent amount of damage, especially since we have our auxiliary attacks too. But no, I was going to switch over to the plate armor, and I would definitely still argue that that's probably the right thing to do in general. Just slap on heavy armor. That's what I usually do with berserkers. The moment you find plate armor, slap that bad boy on. And it's mostly like for a bit of fun tonight because I am just out of control today for whatever reason. This is just all my brain wants to do today. Is silly things. But okay, I think this is where, in spite of the earlier jokes, I'm probably going to start reading some scrolls right away here. Okay, don't do this. Not like this. Not like this. Beautiful. Run to the stairs for the heal up. Thank you. You just noticed your Zerker got destroyed by the beetle while I murdered them. You were armored up hard as you could, wondering if you're doing something wrong. No, I think I just got very lucky. Very lucky indeed, because those boulder beetles are rough. Like, there was the longest time where I just straight up didn't believe the text because it kept saying that they deal up to 64 damage when they're rolling, and I just never got hit for that much. It didn't make sense to me. But I have been freed from my disillusion since then, and I've seen just how scary a boulder beetle can be. Always gotta give them the respect they deserve.